They saw the smile upon my face, but never asked what lived behind it. I learned to hide the deepest scars, to carry storms and never fight them. I walk through rooms full of people, still feeling like a ghost inside. I gave away the little light I had, while keeping all my wounds behind. I became the voice that people needed, even when my own voice disappeared. I learned to say you'll make it through, while quietly drowning in my fears. I held the hands of broken strangers, told them they were not alone. But when the night came back around, I had nobody to call my own. I kept my promises to everyone, even when they broke me down. I kept forgiving everyone just to keep the peace around. And maybe I was fooling myself, maybe kindness made me blind, but I'd rather lose a piece of me than leave someone behind. But every night when the world went quiet, I could hear the truth beneath the noise. A voice inside me kept reminding me that darkness never had the final choice. There was a light nobody saw, burning underneath it all. Even when I lost my way, even when I wanted to fall, I gave my strength when I had none. I gave my hope when mine was gone. And every time the darkness came, I chose to carry on. There was a light nobody knew, a little flame that still broke through. They only saw the light I gave, they never saw what I went through. And if tomorrow finds me changed, if I finally leave the past behind, I'll remember every shadow that taught me how to shine. I remember all the faces that I helped along the way, the ones who thought their lives were over, the ones who couldn't face another day. I never needed their repayment, never asked them to remember me. If I could make one person breathe again, that was enough for me. But somewhere in the years of giving, I forgot that I was human too. I thought that being strong meant never breaking, never needing someone to pull me through. Then I finally understood it, even lights can lose their flame, and asking someone for a hand doesn't make you weak or change your name. So I stopped pretending I was fearless, I stopped pretending I was fine. I looked directly at the darkness and decided it would not be mine. There was a light nobody saw, burning underneath it all. Even when I lost my way, even when I wanted to fall, I gave my strength when I had none. I gave my hope when mine was gone. And every time the darkness came, I chose to carry on. There was a light nobody knew, a little flame that still broke through. They only saw the light I gave, they never saw what I went through. And if tomorrow finds me changed, if I finally leave the past behind, I'll remember every shadow that taught me how to shine. Maybe the light was never meant to prove that darkness wasn't there. Maybe it was only meant to show that I could still choose. I don't need to hide anymore. I used to think that redemption and forgetting who I've been. Now I know it means remembering and choosing not to live there again. Every scar became a lesson, every failure left a mark. Every road that led me nowhere still taught me how to find the spark. I don't regret every mistake now, though I wish I never came, because the person standing here was forged inside the flames. And if somebody's lost tonight, if somebody can't see the way, I'll be the voice that says you don't have to be perfect to become someone new. You just have to protect that little light that's still alive inside of you. They saw the light I gave away. They never saw the nights I faced. But maybe that's what light is for. Not to prove you've never known.